Hey everyone, welcome. This is Thaivias and we are in Farm Sim 25. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. This is day 2 of the Farm Sim 25 release. Yesterday it really came out and yeah, really excited about getting this series going. We're going to be doing a series of Farm Sim 25 and hopefully you enjoy it. So at the moment, we have some downloadable content. You can explore that by hitting the downloadable content tab, and there is some machinery in here still. Kind of cool. And we're not going to be going into any of that right now. To set up your options, you have your general settings in here. And I turn the music off so that we don't hear it loud in here. Then you have your display settings. You can set everything up here perfectly. Most of the time you won't have to do anything in here. You may have to come into the controls area to set up your keybinds. And then if you need to set up your dead zone, this is where you have to do that. And I've set all mine up already. So let's get into it. This is going to be a long series, and I'm going to be taking the videos. I'll explain in a moment what I'm going to be doing with that. In the base game, you have Riverbend Springs, which is a beautiful map. I took a look at it yesterday, and it looks great. I loved playing on it. I played it mainly for the tutorial and for the getting a little more experience in Farm Sim 25 because they've changed a lot since Farm Sim 19 and 22. So we've got Riverbend Springs, and we've got Hutan Pantai and Zalanka, which comes from Farm Sim 22. And we're going to be focusing on Hutan Pantai. I explored it a little bit yesterday for a couple hours, and I love the map, love the idea of doing rice. So we're going to take a look at that. In the presets, you have new farmer, you have farm manager, and start from scratch. So the farm manager one, that's basically used for joint play, for multiplayer. And start from scratch is definitely, start from scratch would be a hard mode. So let's do this new farmer. Start money, you can start off with 100,000, 250, 500, 750, or a million. We're going to be starting off with 500,000 because assets do cost money, and if you need a new tractor, that's going to be well over 200,000, depending on what your vehicle is. It's definitely going to be over 100,000. I can guarantee that, unless you get something that's on sale, a used piece of used equipment. Start loans, you can do the same: 100,000, 250, 500, 750, and a million. We're going to start off with nothing, no start loan. We may get another loan a little bit later on. We'll see what goes with that. And there's easy mode, normal, and hard. We're going to start off with easy. Start farm, yes, we're going to be inheriting Grandpa's farm. So we're going to be doing that. And we're going to be doing that on Hutan Pantai. Guided tour, you can only do the guided tour on the Riverbend Springs. So if you want the guided tour, you're not familiar with Farm Sim at all, I recommend going there, doing that, and then picking the map that you want. Later on, there will be maps available in the downloadable section, and when moderators get, or mod builders get busy with making maps, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they come up with. That's going to be awesome. So we're going to set this to no, and let's continue. Here we go. So, like I was mentioning, I'm going to be doing this as a long series of long streams and videos. Some videos will not come from the long streams, but quite a few, if not most, will come from the long streams. So I'm going to take the long stream, break them down into bite-sized chunks so that you can watch them at your leisure. And possibly we'll be doing themes for each stream or for each video. So until that time, we're going to get into the long streams and get into it. So if that is something that you're interested in, once again, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and like the video. It would definitely help me out as well as help other people find me. So until then, let's get into the farming. And I have to change my name. So you go down here, change your name, and then hit enter. And my name's changed. Now you can change your whole look, everything from gloves to hat, clothing, the way you look. There's genders. There's, if you want your female, there's 6 females here, and there's 6 males, different ethnicity. And I've got mine all set. Let's do it. I'm wearing gumboots because we have to go into water. We're rice farmers, so let's do it. And here is Grandpa's farm. We have some equipment. Let's do the tour of the equipment first. We have our truck here, delivery truck, which is great. We have a little tuk-tuk for running around the farm. Our Massey Ferguson combine. And we have a field here that needs lime. It looks like it's already been plowed, so that's great. This is ours. We can plant in there. I don't know if I can make that rice or not. I will have to check. No, we can't. We don't have the flooding mechanism in here, which rice needs to be flooded in order to grow. And we've got this farm here as well. It needs lime. It's already been plowed and cultivated, so we can do that. Up here we have 2 barns. These are mushroom barns. Let's go in and take a look. And you go in, here's the UI for it. As you can see, you add water. That's all you add. You don't have to worry about seed or anything. You just add the water, and it will produce mushrooms, enoki mushrooms, as well as oyster mushrooms. So this is an easy farming thing. It's already been set up. Let's do it. And let me just make sure my settings are correct. Yep, they are. Okay. And then over here, we have our rice equipment. This is our planter. It will plant the rice in the flooded fields. And then this is the harvester. After the rice is grown, you go and drain the rice field, and you can harvest. This is our seeder for other crops like wheat. Our our cultivator, and we've got our light tractor here, which we will probably end up having to keep it for forklift, but we're going to have to buy another tractor for sure. And then over here, a couple of storages. I'm not sure what we will be using them for, but you just go up to them, hit R. It opens up. As you can see, they're open. They're empty. Over here, we have our rice field, which this one is ready to harvest. We have one here. We have another one there. And we have one down there. So those are our 3 rice fields, as well as those other 2 fields. I'm interested in checking out some other fields, but I will have to see what the prices are. May have to make some money first. Over here we have our greenhouses that create the saplings, and this is where they drop off the saplings. Is where we drop off the water. We go inside, and there's the UI for this. Once again, you just add water, creates the saplings. Kind of cool. We'll close that up. And let's go and see what we have to do. So we've got a couple of NPCs that are on here. They're meant to help you out. There's also NPCs over in the town. And here's where you're going to sleep. If you go into here, you can set what time you want to sleep until. You can set it for 12 noon or 11:30 at night, whatever suits your fancy. And then over here, you can change your outfit to whatever you want, whenever you want. And let's see what this guy has to say.
How's it going, kiddo?
Who can help me around here?
A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo. We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. What do you need help with?
Agriculture. We're basically doing the rice.
Kiddo? Although your old grandpa may not be up to date with some things and how they are done today, talk to my good old helper Ben. He will explain the basics in detail.
Where can I find him? Oh, he's just over there. Okay, let's go over and have a chat with him. And depending on which choices you select, you can have a conversation with him for quite some time. So I invite you to explore that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Here's Ben. Hey, Ben.
Look who we have here. Last time I saw you, you were playing in cow dung. Remember me? I'm Ben. Some call me by my nickname, Helper B.
Cow dung? Really?
You had a cold and wanted to play in mud after heavy rain. Lucky you couldn't smell what it actually was. You know, I've been helping your old grandpa for well over 3 decades now. Walter hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh. Couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. Didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm. Did I want to run my own farm when I was young? Yes, I did. That never happened. Doesn't matter, though. In a way, you could say I got stuck here. But I tell you what, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. Don't have to travel the world and reinvent myself all the time. That just sounds exhausting.
I get what you're saying. I'm the same.
I like you already. And you know, Walter has been a great boss and mentor to me. Let's get back to the present. Happy that you're here and taking over the farm. Last few months have been a challenge. I'll tell you that. Walter is getting older. He's tired. Had deep wrinkles on his forehead before you arrived. Deeper than usual. I'm not getting younger either. I avoid movement at all costs to protect my joints. However, since it was set in stone that you'd take over, his mood instantly turned around. Tell me, are you nervous about taking over?
To be honest, yes.
Don't be. You don't have to do it alone. There are people here who will help you. I remember my first day at the farm. Felt like a newborn calf, stumbling around aimlessly. Don't worry, we'll get you up to speed. This place may seem big and intimidating at first, but that's normal.
Where do we start?
Well, since your grandfather slowed down, didn't really bother with the latest machines and did a lot of stuff, well, in an old school kind of way. That's probably why he sent you to me. I'm an avid reader of all those agricultural magazines, you know? Old, but still learning. However, if you need advice on livestock or forestry, you should talk to Katie and Noah, the local animal farmer and lumberjack. Come to me, I can help you make sure everything grows well in the fields. As
Perfect.
your grandpa always says, a watched crop never fails. Except Twister hits. Happens. Whenever you need me, kid. See ya.
Okay, so we know we have to come up to this guy here if we want to get some information on what we need to do next on the farm. Okay, so first things first, we know that we need water in these two things here, so we're going to have to, or not those two, that one and the one behind this house here. So let's head on over to here. I just hit the P button on your keyboard and that'll bring up this display here. First thing you should always check if you're going to buy something is go into this area here and yeah, this is interesting. 14,000 for the New Holland. I like this. This might help. Only 14,000 too. Let me think about that. We've got our windrower. We've got a conveyor. And we've got this. I don't know if it'll fit on the, that's a John Deere, that won't fit on the white. So, with that, what we need is the water tank. Now, they've changed the way that the display in here is for the vehicle, for the items to buy, and they put them in subdirectories, drivables, loaders, etc. And if we go down, we want to go to animals because animals needed clean water. There we are now. And if you want to check out different areas, you can go into here. This is different, what do you call, brand names. But if you wanted to go into these ones here, these will give you the categories for each of the different things. If I'm going for cotton, double click on that. Everything in here can be used to make cotton, harvest cotton, etc. But since we are doing animals, and you know that the water tanks are in the animals, they're not in here. How come? That's weird. Transport. No. Let's see if we can find it in here. It doesn't look like it is. Oh, mushrooms. Mushrooms. Rice? No. Forage chaff. Wood chips. Winter. It's not in here. Okay, so we're going to have to just go down here and go into water or animals. There they are. And we're going to grab this one here because we don't have a fifth wheel vehicle just yet. I can't afford that anyway. So let's grab this one. We'll leave it as is. We don't want extra cost for no reason, just for look's sakes. And we're going to buy that. And let's hop into our white, go down and grab the trailer and go get some water, because the faster we can get those mushrooms and saplings growing, the better. We want to set our time to real time for the time being. Now to find the shop on this map, it's fairly easy. Just go down here and follow this field all the way around. Go up and here's the shop up here. This is where our equipment is. So it's fairly close, fairly easy. It is a small map. I'm looking forward to when they bring out some some new maps, some bigger ones. A 4X map I would really love. Okay. And the easiest way to drive these vehicles in Farm Sim 25, I find, is in first person view. I'm all over the place if I go third person. The further away from the vehicle I get in third person, the harder it is to handle the vehicle. I'm experiencing that anyway. Maybe there's something I'm not doing right. So just keep to the left, and we are on our way up to the shop. Let's go and grab our tank, and then we are going to go and explore a little bit, find the water source. There is only one place that I've been able to find that is suitable for picking up water. I don't want to buy it from the water tower because that can get expensive. We'll explore that in a second here. And if you can see in the mirror, you can see the vehicle. They're going to pass me. Oh, you decided against it. And we want to go this way. There's our water tank. This is the shop right here. And if you're looking to get customization or repairs, I believe they're right here. So you just drop your vehicle right in this area here, come up to here, hit R, and there you go. To buy the vehicles, if you want to go over here, there's the shop right there. And I'm not sure if there's a price difference between buying the equipment from the shop or through the P tab. I have no idea. Oops. There, that's what I wanted. Let's go and pick up our trailer. I'll have to explore that. Actually, we can do that right now, since we're here. There we go. Okay, so let's go and explore that option. Okay, so if I hit the P tab, and we want to go up to the top. I want a medium tractor. This one is up to 210. I'd like to... Oh, you know what? We can upgrade our tractor to a 225. That would be good, because I think we're at 160 right now. To find out what you got in on your farm, hit this bottom tab and go over to vehicles. This is everything that you have. And our current vehicle, I'm not sure what we have. Anyway, we got off topic there. Go to medium tractor. This one is 225, 225. There's a case. This goes up to 320. See what I mean? The prices, 235 for the 224 horse. Valterra 270. Ooh, that's a cheap tractor for 230 horse. Not bad. Okay, so we're gonna just I did it again. I wanted to compare. So let's pick one. This one here. let's go with the AgroStar. 89.5 at the shop. And if we go into here on the P key, 89.5. Go here, same price. Okay, so there is no difference. You can buy it off the P key or off the shop, and you won't have to pay any extra money. So I want to go over and get a forklift added to my truck if I can. I'm not sure if the white does that. Oh, it will not do that because it's got the weight on the front. But we just bring this up there. We go into here, the white, double click on it, weight on the front, no weight. Different weights. Okay, so this one here we had, yeah, no weight and additional weight. You've already purchased it. If I were to take this off right now and then come back later and repurchase it, it would cost me nothing because I've already purchased it. So there's a little tip for you. Purchase what you want to get, and if you don't need it right away, you can drop it off here and it'll be here when you're waiting, when you need it. But there is no option to put a fork on this. However, we can change this to a 225 horse engine. It's going to cost us $24,000. But that's good because we're going to need the extra. So let's do that. Customize that. Yes. Okay. Now, we have to go back, and I believe I'm going to have to rehook this up. Yeah, it looks like it. There we go. Because they had to disconnect it in order to bring the tractor into the shop. Okay, so now we've got our mid-range tractor. And we're going to head off to the water. And let's get into first person view. Set it like that, that way I can see my mirrors. And apparently you can adjust these mirrors as well. I'm not 100% sure how to. I haven't explored that yet. But if you're interested in it, be sure to check that out. We're going to head down to the water level on the way to town. It looks like the tractor is set on miles per hour. That's what the 18 is. Maybe no, I'm wrong. Don't know what that 18 is. I took the wrong turn. I missed the turn. And normally we would turn right here to go to the farm. We want to go down to the water, which is down here. And we're going to be hanging a right up ahead. And it's right down here where the farm, where we can grab our water. Be careful we don't flip over here. Can I do it from here? Yes, I can. Now, you don't have to back all the way in, just get to the point where you're close to the water. Be careful you don't want to go too deep because you will sink in. And there we go. I'm glad we upgraded the engine. It is hauling a heavy load. Might be easier going up over there. Okay, now just follow this road around, keep to the right. And get back to the farm. We'll water the mushrooms and the greenhouse. Now this is going to take quite a bit of our water. I think it's going to leave us about 2,000 or 3,000 liters, which is fine. We'll just drop this off at the saplings because I'm more interested in the saplings right now than the mushrooms. We'll get the saplings done and then we'll be able to replant after we finished harvesting, and that'll be the next thing that we do is harvest the rice. There we go. Now I want to take a look at these fields here. Interesting. What's in these fields? This is sugar beet. Not interested. Soybeans. I am interested in this. How much is this field? This is field number 32. Field 32. What's the growth? It's getting close. Let's see how much it is. You know what? We're going to buy that. We need a good field for crop. And if this is, yeah, we're going to buy that one. That just adds on to our farm. Beautiful. Beautiful. Soybean, that'll give us a good yield. We might even be able to enlarge that field a little bit. I think so. Well, let's do that later. I am happy about that. No, we're becoming farmers. Heavy load. I don't think I can pick up this trailer with the delivery truck that we have because I don't think it has a hitch on it. Okay, first things first, mushrooms. Let's drop off water here. And hit R. Oh, pardon me, hit I. Wow, that takes a lot of water. Took 4,000 liters. I'm not sure what this will take, but we'll soon find out. Let's drive around. And we'll park in front. I don't want to block the door. I want to be able to get in there. There we go. And we can hit I. How much is that going to take? That took another 2,000 liters. Okay, so I'm going to drop this right here, because we don't need to pick that up. Move the tractor over here. Now, there is something else we need to do. And I believe it's liming these fields. One thing that FarmSim 25 has done that is impressive is, yeah, it needs lime. Both of these fields need lime. Is if you go into the map and you hit on the map, get out of the farmland area, and then right click. I guess you have to be in the farmland. Yeah. You can visit any of the farms. Okay. So we just hit visit. And we are there. Go up to 29, visit. We are in the field. And I believe it's anywhere. If I click here. Nope, it'll put you on the map, on the center, on the icon, the number for the visit. Always in the middle of the field. Okay, so that makes it really easy. You don't have to look for one of these in order to go and visit and then walk over to where you need to be. So that is very helpful. Let's get back to where we were. Where's my tractor? So we need to lime those, but we also need to harvest. I think we're gonna lime. Let's go get the lime thing. The lime spreader. Auger wagon, spreaders, sprayer. Fertilize spreaders, that's where you'll have to go to get the lime spreader. And this also does fertilizer. We're going to buy that. We're going to need that for these fields. I want the discs, 6-meter discs. And we want the extension big. 55,750. We're going to buy that. You can also lease this stuff if you're on a more limited budget. And we're going to have to kick out of there. Now this is going to take 7 lime, and we can select how many we want to pick up to 8. So I'm going to do 7 and buy that as well. Kick out of there and go get our spreader. And we're going to have this guy working. We're going to put Ben to work. He's going to be our hired hand. And he's going to spread the fields lime the fields. And they've integrated quite a bit of course play into Farm Sim 25, which is great. They can set up a field. We'll show that in a second. As soon as I get our spreader and filled up and brought back here. And then we are going to take care of harvesting the rice, because that is ready to be harvested. Maybe I'm just getting used to driving in third person. It doesn't seem to be that bad. I guess it just takes a while to get used to. So they do have some fairly decent sized farms on here. For instance, you take a look at this field number 1. You can see how big it is. And if you were to take a look, we are right here. This one is 221,000. This one is 500,000. You put the two together, you got a big field. You got a mother of a field. So you can make some decent sized fields. In order to make rice fields though, you need to have a level ground. So if it's not level, you have to terraform it so that it becomes level. And that's what you do. Like that, and then we're going to load up. Do 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 do. And away we go. So it might be cheaper for me if I were to buy a forklift rather than forks for the tractor. So I'm going to take a look at that a little bit later on and see. Might be worthwhile. really steep here. Go. Okay, now we're going to set Ben to work. And what we can do, go into the field, and we can just hit the H button to hire him and let him do his thing. However, we can program what we want him to do by holding H. And that gives us the option to figure out the mode, AI worker or steering assist. And we can set up, we only need to do one round, or we can take and do no rounds, no headlands at all. But I think it might be better if we did the headland. And we can start with the up and down or the headland itself. So we're going to do that and hire the worker, hit OK, and to get him going, do that. We can hop out of the vehicle. We can stay in the vehicle if we want, so that we can just tag along for the ride. And they're going to go ahead and figure out the route that they want to take. Now take a look at this. They've got big divots into the ground, big ruts happening into the ground. And the more you drive over that, the deeper it's going to get. And the rougher the terrain gets. So let's get on with it. We're going to head up and do the it's over here, the harvesting. And this is our rice harvester. Now this is really tricky. It's like a tracked tractor, because this has tracks, and if your steering wheel isn't set to dead center, it's going to spin. If I turn the wheel just a little bit, it's hard to stop it once it gets going. So it's hard to center it dead on. With the keyboard and mouse, it might be easier to maneuver. But yeah. Now I want to see if this field has been drained. Looks like it has. It's ready to harvest. To find out about draining, go up to this, hit R, and it is ready. There's no water level in there. This is a very small field. So we're going to here. We're going to lower the header, start her up, and away we go. Now with rice there is no swath, so you don't have to worry about it. And we should be able to get all of this field in one load. And we might have soybean ready. Ugh. This is what I mean about steering being very, very, very sensitive on this vehicle. But it's a lot of fun. So we're going to fast forward through this and in the video. And we'll see you in a bit. For those in the stream, we'll just continue on. Up. I start going around the other way because it's a little easier to judge where the edge of the harvester is. Did I leave crop destruction on? I can't remember. Crop destruction is on, so we've got to be very careful here. Got to be very, very careful with crop destruction on. I'll probably end up turning it off. Might be a little easier with a joystick to operate this thing, because I think if we take a look in first person, it is a joystick. Pretty cool. And as far as crop withering, I believe that if you turn off seasons, the crop withering will be turned off. Because I have not been able to find a selection for crop withering. Maybe a mod will come out that'll allow you to do that. And when you hire a worker, automatically the the crop damage will not be active. This will be the last one all the way around, then we do up and down. If you have any questions, please do ask in chat. I will try my best to answer them. I know a fair amount about Farm Sim in general. As far as this map goes, we're still learning. Other than my playthrough yesterday, this is my first time actually doing rice. I do live in Thailand, and right next door to our house in real life, we do have a rice field. So I am familiar with the way rice is grown in real life. We'll come back for that mist stuff. I guess the swath actually goes back in, gives nitrogen back to the field. They don't have to worry too much about fertilizing. Do 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 do. Ba da ba ba ba. Oops, we missed a row. This is what I mean. It's really hard to judge first person how wide this header is. And this just about completes the first field. Whoa, I got a lot. Okay, you know what? We're turning crop harvest off. Or the crop destruction off. And let's hop on over to... Oh, let's hop out of here. And we got to get Ben over to the other field. Wow, we're really digging in. Aye. And once again, recommend hitting the and holding the thing. Start with headland. Let's do it. Now I got to get down to my truck. And we'll hop into here, open the pipe. Let that unload before I hop back in. Might be a good idea to put the engine automatic start off. That way I can just turn the engine off when needed. Then we're going to have to plow this field, get it ready for a new crop. Um, Hold on. What's going on with my price? Interesting. I'll be right back. Quick washroom break. Don't go away. Okay, what's happening? Okay. The last field, we're going to let the hired worker do the harvesting, just to see what that's like. And I believe Ben is finished. With the liming, so we should get him plowing this field, the previous field. Yeah, it's much easier going clockwise to see where the header is. In third person, anyway. As far as I'm concerned. Maybe you'll find it different, I don't know. I'm interested to see how the planting of rice goes. Okay, I think we can just continue on now. Now, let's take a look. I said stop the engine. Jeez. We're going to take a look at this. We've already done that. Headline on, steering assist, show lines on. We'll do that. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. and you just hit H. We're going to put a cruise on. Oh, it doesn't work that way. There is no cruise. Up. It's a little more tricky with this machine. There we go. And we'll do it this way until we get the hang of it. It is much easier with the the steering assist. Just keep your finger on the H button. Much easier and quicker. We'll get these stragglers in a moment. It's a learning experience. This field didn't give us a full full harvester. We'll go like that. We'll hop out. Go over here. Grab our truck. Okay, we're empty. Really tricky doing this. And this one, we're going to get the hired hand to work it. And, as a friend once told me, it's always a good idea to pull this up and make sure that it's on the way it's supposed to be. Hired hand, headland first, and let's go. Let him work. And we're going to head over to this guy here. Oh, I guess I have to unhire him. Now I might be able to make this into a rice field. I don't know. Then again, I think it has to be square or rectangular. So this probably won't work on this field. Plus it has to be level. I haven't made a rice field yet, so we'll see what happens there. Okay, I'm going to plant this lime right back here. Right there. Okay, so we have to buy ourselves a plow. Now, unfortunately, plows, let's go into packages. Exo cultivator. That's not a plow. Okay. Transport, I guess they don't have the plows in there. Weeders. Plows. Now, I don't like any of these. However, there is something that we could use that's different. Spader. This spader prepares fields for the next sowing. It can be used instead of a plow. Perfect. We'll take that and we'll buy that. So let's go buy it. Let's go get it. Since we got the worker harvesting the last of the rice, we have time that we can go and grab this plow. We already have the seeder and the cultivator. We don't need to cultivate anything just yet. We do need to plow though. Then we got to get some seed. I think we're going to do soybean or canola in the 3 fields. Might even make that bottom field a rice field, because it's fairly square. And we got to pick it up. If you're wondering what a spader is, exactly what you think. It's like little shovels. Little shovels. It's like a rototiller. This is what we used to have on our farm, was a tractor. We had a Massey Ferguson 165 tractor, an old one. We bought it brand new back in 70s. And we got a rototiller that was as wide as the tractor. So when we finished rototilling the field, it looked like a fluffy pillow. And then we had to go pick the rocks. That was fun. Not. Had to go rock picking, and then after the plants started growing, we had to do weeding. Not fun weeding 5 acres of potatoes by hand. Not fun at all. Especially in summer in the hot heat out in the field. Good way to get sunstroke, I tell you. But it's a life I would really like to get back to if I had the health and the young body again. Okay, we'll hop out. I want to take a look, see how we're doing here. How are we doing? We've got 1 liter of saplings. It's going to be slow going. How 3 water equals 1 sapling, and the cycle per month, 48 cycles per month. Cost per month is $2. Not sure. Not sure how long it's going to take to make all the saplings. I don't know. Can we buy them? Can we buy the saplings? That is a thing. 'Cause if we can't, we're in trouble. Okay, rice. Yes, we can buy them. Good. $4.50 per pallet. The pallet gives you 24 pieces, 24 stacks. Okay, we are going to get a forklift. Just a small one. We'll leave it up at the shop. This one here. Yeah, we'll buy that. And then we'll buy the pallets. I have a feeling we're going to need 2. But let's get 3. And we're going to hire somebody to do that. Yeah, worker blocked by an object. No, he's not. Got to do some work on the farm. Can't let the hired hands do have all the fun. Isn't that right? Oh, we're definitely going to have a full load on this one. Yeah, we're already at 80%. %90. Grab this stuff. Okay, let's get the truck. Have to get used to starting the engine on these. Okay, and the nice thing is that once if you've started a field and you push for the helper to work, they'll continue on where you are. They'll disregard what you didn't do or what you did do. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to take one more little pass on here because we're gonna miss some of it. And there we are, all our rice is harvested. Okay, let's get you back to the shed. Park you for another season. And from what I understand, if you're planning on doing contracts, and let's say you've got a round baler, and you're going to go do a baling contract, and they want square, you cannot do the round. They need the square. So you either rent or buy the square baler, or you use what they've got. Okay, so we're going to back it into that shed that it came out of, but we're going to back it all the way in so we can put the sewing machine in there too. We should be able to fit both in there. Oh, forgot to turn it off. Okay. I believe this sewing machine will fit. Yep, it'll fit. Cool. Well, we're going to be, oh, you know what? We're going to put that in there right now. And let's go get our, oh, we're going the wrong way again. I keep getting turned around. Just in time. Oh, we got to get rid of the rocks. So how much is a rock machine? A rock picker. Stone picker, 56. Well, we're going to have to plow a lot. May as well buy one. And I'm going to need a trailer too. I need a small flatbed. Nope. That's what I need right there. That way I can pick up the seed, all the supplies that I need. And I can still haul with it. We're running low here. May have to get a loan. May have to get a loan. Oh, we're selling our rice. Side guards are 1,000, standard. Standard 0, wide. I don't need wide. Okay, let's buy it. Okay, now you have to go and do the other field. Lots of stones on here. And I want headland first. And Hiram. Okay. Let's go and deliver. Where are we delivering to? That's a good question. That is a good question. Prices. Rice, and that's another thing. In this GUI, they put everything in alphabetical order. Fantastic. Nice job, guys. So 34, 35. Canning Factory, 3576, Gold Crest. It's only 16 more. Let's tag that place and take a look. Along the train route, okay, it's right down at the end here. Let's see about that. You know what? The shorter way is this way. Oh, maybe it's not. The easier way is this way. It's not shorter, it's easier. Wow, this truck really moves. I believe it's down here. I'm learning. I've never been down this way. Interesting. Oh, really? We've got to go up over the hill. No, we don't. No, we don't. Look at the map, Ty. You have to go up over this hill. Really, that's interesting. I have a feeling we're going the wrong way. I think those two yellow dots on the mini-map are where I have to go. Cool. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, so we got to take a different route. There's the biogas generator, or biogas. Definitely the wrong way. Well, we are getting a tour of the map. Oh, and there's a temple up here. Let's take a look at the big map, shall we? We are there. I need to go to there. So we need to go this way. Where the heck am I? I'm up there. Well, here's some big fields we can put into rice. Where the heck am I going? Okay. We're going to take a shortcut. Might not be a good idea, but we're going to do it. That don't work. Okay, and from here we're going to have to figure our way out. Hop out for a sec. Okay, so I don't know what this is. Looks like a production of some sort. What can you buy here? Planks, long planks. Prefab walls, wood beam fabric, cloths, cement bags, barrels, buckets, bathtub, furniture, curtain roll, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so this doesn't work. Where the heck do I drop off for the train? There's the train. I'm at a loss. You know what? We're gonna forget the train. We're gonna forget the train. Rice. The next highest price is the canning factory. Okay, that's easier to find. Easier to find it. We're not that far from it. Oh, a deer. I believe it's on the other side. And let's dump it out. Almost 20,000. Nice. And I think we'll take a run through town. Show you town. Pedestrians. Like in Canada, they've got the right of way. There's a park with a pagoda. What is this? Fire depot. And this is downtown HUTAN Pantai. Pan's Cakes. Wow, they must really like their pancakes. Town is oy, really close, so it's not bad. We're gonna have to get that field number 7 and make it into a giant rice field. Okay, so that other rice field should be plowed by now. And for the sake of keeping these live video or live streams within 2 hours or so, we're going to call this an episode, guys. I want to thank you very much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I will be back in a little bit. I'm going to get up, stretch a bit, and we'll be starting a second live stream right off the bat. So be sure to hang around. Give me that. We're up. Let's go and start this guy. So until next time, this is Thaivias signing off. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And be sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe, hitting that bell icon so that you're alerted next time I go live, which will be very soon. So much appreciated. Take care. Bye for now.